Hey everyone, so here in the bathroom is probably the last place you ever expected to see a Technologetic video. And I'd agree with you. But today I want to show you the Lifx Z TV LED strip, which is a 1 meter LED strip from the company Lifx, which is controlled over Wi-Fi, so you can set and control your lights through things like Google Home and also from your phone. The other cool thing about Lifx LED strips compared to Philips Hue is that you can set the colours differently across the length of the LED strip, instead of just having the one colour the whole way through. So let's take a look. So when I first moved into this apartment, there was originally a white LED strip underneath the vanity here as a kind of accent light. I liked the look of it, but the light itself was really unreliable. Firstly, the main problem was it wouldn't maintain a consistent brightness. It would kind of change brightness, and if I banged the light or fiddled with it or jiggled it, it would go bright for a little while, and then after that it would dim back down again. So these lights are essentially connected to a power point, which is up in the cupboard at the top, and what happens is when I turn the lights off, the under accent light turns off, and then when I turn it back on, you can see they just fade in. So what I wanted to do is replace those built-in strips that came with the apartment with my own Wi-Fi controllable, customizable LED strip. So what I did was purchase the Lifx Z TV, which is a 1 meter long strip, and you'll notice here this is slightly longer than 1 meter. In fact, it's about 1.6 meters. So what I had to do is purchase an extension kit which plugs in the end of the original strip and extends it out to 2 meters. But like I said, this strip is only 1.6 meters long, so what I had to do was cut the end of the strip. I thought this might be a problem, but if you have a look in the manual when you purchase the lights, there are actually defined points where you're able to cut the strip without affecting the functionality whatsoever. This is actually the recommended approach for extending your strips, and it's definitely supported, and you're able to do the full range of motion and animations. So the way you control this is either through Google Home, like Google, set the lights to blue, as you can see, or you can jump into the app. So the app here has a variety of different features which allow you to control and customize what these lights do. So we go ahead and we just select bathroom strip here. You can see I'm in the whites palette, and this is good for just setting it if you want kind of a neutral tone, and you don't want to be too kind of flashy, or just a regular kind of bathroom accent color. This is probably similar to the color that was originally installed. But you've also got a couple of other sections. So you've got colors obviously here, and what's good is you can also control the brightness in the middle here. So if you are waking up in the middle of the night and going to the bathroom, you might not want the lights to be so bright, so you can always dim them down. But let's have them at full just so you can see. We can go ahead here, spin this palette around, and you can see the full range of colors for the Lifx strips. They come up super bright, super vibrant. Compared to the Philips Hue light strips that they offer, which I used to have in my old place, these lights are much brighter and put out much more vibrant and rich colors, which I really like. Another cool thing of these lights is you don't necessarily have to set the whole Lifx strip to be the one color. In fact, you can set it to a range of different colors all along the strip. Let's go ahead and pick going to themes, which is a whole bunch of predefined themes that Lifx gives you, but they basically randomize a whole bunch of colors. So you can see, let's go through a couple. We've got intense here, love, proud, we've got relaxing, I guess that's fairly dim. Sports. As you can see, the list goes on, a whole bunch of different colors. But if you don't like any of these themes, what you can do is select your own colors. So if we go here into palette, you can see at the top we've got paint and fill. So fill, if I just pick a color, you can see it'll fill the whole palette. But we've also got paint. So paint's probably the most interesting feature set here. What we can do is go ahead and select particular parts of the lights that we want to set to different colors. So for example, this kind of Christmas theme here, I've got green, red, green, red, green, as you can see here in the app. Maybe I want to add a little blue to the middle there, so I can go ahead and do that, paint that in. You can see the lights respond to that, although it's probably a bit of a, well, you can see all the colors there on the video. So, if I really decided I like pink and orange, I can go ahead and set half of it to pink, half of it to orange, and we get that exact effect. The exact thing that I can see here in the app is being replicated here in the bathroom, which I think is super cool. The final cool feature that I want to show you in this app is the animations. So if we go ahead and pick a theme, one I like is exciting, has a lot of different colors. You tap it a few times to find our perfect combination of those colors. I think this looks pretty good. Now if I get out of this and go into over here, you can see I've got all these effects. Animate, color cycle, flicker, move. What I really want to do is move. So if I go ahead and tap that, you can see the colors are literally scrolling along, which is a really cool party trick, and something that I think is a lot more valuable, not necessarily here in the bathroom as accent lighting. Maybe if you had it behind your TV and you had music playing, you want to dance, or something along those lines. So essentially that's the Lifx Z TV LED strip. It worked out really well for my situation here. Just swapped out the old LED strip for this new one. And I'm probably going to get more of these strips across the house. Probably get one behind the TV as it can respond to what's on the TV and kind of provide an extra glow of color around the TV. Probably in a few other spaces like behind my desk and in the curtain base. If you enjoyed this Technologetic video, give this video a thumbs up, you know what to do. And also comment down below if you're using these LED strips anywhere else in your house.